You remembered my order from 6 months ago. Whiskey, soda, lime. The sax played a soft astonishment, and I forgave the time. The roads asked how you could recall. The bass said some hearts keep files. You don't forget the little things when you've walked 1,000 miles. I hadn't been there in half a year, but you didn't even pause. The sax played a small connection, and I felt the old applause. You remembered my order from 6 months ago. The sax calls that a sign. Some love is in the memory, not the grand design. The brushes mix the drink with care. The drums poured the lime. You remembered my order from 6 months ago. The sax calls that a sign. Some love is in the memory, not the grand design. Order remembered you. The sax raises the glass, then the drink is warm, and the time will pass. Lipstick on a napkin left behind, shade of cherry valentine. Every crease holds your shape, like a promise I can't escape. The waitress almost threw it out, but I screamed without a sound. That little stain of you remains, the only proof of all our pains. The coffee ring around the edge is the only wedding pledge. Every fold is a confession, written without permission. Lipstick on a napkin still wet, or maybe that's my own regret. Every time I trace the curve, I lose a little nerve. Even when the color fades, you're the mark that never strays. Every smudge, every line is a Valentine decline. tide that doesn't know whether to come in or leave. I'm the one who still believes. I fold the napkin once, then twice. A tiny coffin, small and nice. I put it in my coat pocket, a trigger I can never cock it. If I wash away the stain, would I ever love again? Lipstick on a napkin still wet, or maybe that's my own regret. Every time I trace the curve, I lose a little nerve. Maybe stains never disappear, they just wait for us to come near. Then the piano plays 3 soft, hesitant notes. Then the sound of a lighter, not to smoke, just to burn the napkin. Then a small crackle of fire, then silence. Coffee cools upon the table, a rhythm from the sky. December rain is falling as the evening hours drift by. The window pane is foggy from the warmth that's in this room, chasing away the winter, chasing away the gloom. And you look up and brush the hair from my face. In this tiny place I found my saving grace. It's just a warm December rain, and you here in my arms, a sweet and soft reminder of love's protecting charms. The thunder rolls, but I don't care. With you the world is fair. In this cafe corner, you're my shelter from the storm. My love so warm. The jazz guitar is strumming a melody so deep, echoing the promises that we are here to keep. The rain won't last forever, but one thing I know is true. The feeling that you give me will see the whole night through. And in the half-light, you smile that smile for me. It's all I'll ever need for all eternity. It's just a warm December rain, and you here in my arms, a sweet and soft reminder of love's protecting charms. The thunder rolls, but I don't care. With you the world is fair. In this cafe corner, you're my shelter path you chose before doesn't have to stay inside. You're not a train on frozen tracks. You can turn and not look back. The sun doesn't ask permission to shift, it just rises through the rift. Every step you've taken so far has earned you the right to change where you are. The river bends without losing its name. The bird changes course without the shame of not knowing where it was going before. You can walk through a different door. You can change direction. The road is yours to turn. The bridges you haven't crossed yet are not meant to burn. You're allowed to say this isn't right and step into a different light. The only wrong direction is staying still. When your heart has found a different will, turn the wheel, change the view. You can change direction, start anew. The saxophone changed his key mid-song. He'd been playing the same phrase too long. He bent the note, he found a new home, and the music finally learned to roam. I used to think commitment meant no change, that staying on the path was the only range. But now I know the bravest art is the willingness to restart the heart. The map is not a prison, it's a guide. You can set it down and step aside. You can change direction. The road is yours to turn. The bridges you haven't crossed yet are not meant to burn. You're allowed to say this isn't right and step into a different light. Maybe changing direction is not losing the way. It's finding the courage to obey the day. Turn around, a different sound, a different ground. You're not lost, you're not lost. Changing direction is the cost of being free, of being free. The night feels soft upon my skin. A quiet world we're moving in. Your gentle smile, a drifting breeze, brings my restless heart to ease. No Your closeness hums a lullaby, a soothing warmth that never lies. We breathe as one in quiet peace, a moment I don't want to leave. Here in this mellow serene night, every heartbeat feels just right. Your whisper glows like dim starlight, guiding me through tender skies. Here in this mellow serene night, stay until the dawn appears. Hold me close and calm my fears. Fingers tracing faded lines on a table where the candle shines. Every silence smells like you, in a deeper shade of blue. Every chord I try to hold turns to stories left untold. Your whisper in the empty space still warms this lonely place. Every note I softly play seems to wanna go astray. Every rest between the sound lets your ghost come back around. Fingers tracing old melodies, lost in quiet symphonies. Every chord I try to find still is tangled in your mind. Even when I let it be, you still play inside of me. Every rhythm, every line still feels like you were mine. Through the clouds beneath the sky, every tone just fades to gray, like the words we couldn't say. Every second pulls me tight, deep into the lonely night. Every note begins to fall, like I'm losing It's between the breaths we breathe. Songs remain. So do you. Swaying softly in the muted glow, your footsteps trace the rhythm, steady and slow. The air feels woven out of warm desire, your eyes lighting sparks like a gentle fire. In the hush, I feel your longing rise. Silent stories spoken through your eyes. In these silk lantern nights, I fall into your flame. Every whisper melting when you say my name. Soft jazz swirling in the amber light, wrapped in silk lantern nights. So right. Saxophone dipping low like a tender kiss, a slow burning sweetness I don't wanna miss. Your touch glides lightly through the heated air, tracing every dream I didn't know was there. In this glow, the world feels far away. Only you and I, drifting and sway. In these silk lantern nights, I fall into your flame. Every whisper melting when you say my name. Soft jazz swirling in the amber light, wrapped in silk lantern nights. So right. The hook under the bar for purses still holds nothing. It's been empty for a year. The sax plays a silver melody for the weight that disappeared. The roads asked if I should use it now. The bass said, let it be. I like the way the emptiness holds the shape of what used to be. The bartender hangs a rag there sometimes, but it falls to the floor. The sax plays a soft remembering, and the hook once more. The hook under the bar for purses still holds nothing. The sax holds the air. Some absences are heavier than bags when the one who held them isn't there. The brushes brush the empty curve. The drums don't hook at all. The hook under the bar for purses still holds nothing. The sax holds the air. Some absences are heavier than bags when the one who held them isn't there. The sax curls one last time, and the hook stays bare, like a forgotten rhyme. We've heard it play 1,000 times in diners and in bars. This old familiar melody drifting from the guitar, but every time it finds us, take my hand and hold it like you're holding the sound. It's the memories we've made that in our hearts are found. It's just this old favorite song, but when it's me and you, it's like the very first time we ever heard it through. All the years just melt away in a simple sweet bouquet of love that still feels new when this old song plays true. Our favorite song. I know the way you'll pull me close before the chorus starts. I know the way you'll look at me and see right through my heart. The magic isn't in the tune, the notes are just the frame. The magic's in the story, and darling, we're the name. So let it play on through the evening and the night. Holding you feels so familiar and yet so it's just this old favorite song, but when it's me and you, it's like the very first time we ever heard it through. All the years just melt away in a simple sweet bouquet of love that still feels new when this old song plays true. Our favorite song. Our song, just you and me where we belong. The candle flickers low, painting warmth on your face, and suddenly the world feels like a softer place. Your voice an easy whisper, drifting into mine, a quiet comfort melting through the night. Hold me in the glow where time slows down, where the heart can breathe without a sound. Under the soft candle glow, I find my peace, every worry in my chest slowly released. Your touch a gentle melody, I always know, healing me under the soft candle glow. saxophone drips honey into the silent air. Piano softly lingers like a tender prayer. You trace a line of hope on my tired skin, and all the weight of the world grows thin. In this tiny space where the shadows fall, you're the warmest feeling of them all. Under the soft candle glow, I find my peace. Every worry in my chest slowly released. Your touch a gentle melody. I always know, healing me under the soft candle glow. Let the night unfold in quiet gold. Hold my hands like stories untold. Under the soft candle glow, stay with me, wrapped in warmth and serenity. Let the healing linger slow under the soft candle glow. Your boundaries are not walls, they're doors tonight. You get to choose who steps into your light. A wall says no one comes inside. A door says you decide. Who has earned the right to see the soft and sacred part of thee? The boundary is not a lock and key, it's the keeper of your dignity. The fence around the garden is not a cage, it's the protector of the sage. You can open, you can close, the only one who truly knows. Your boundaries are not walls, they're doors with handles you control. You let in the warmth, you keep out the cold. The people who respect the knot are the ones who deserve the job of loving you, of seeing you. The boundary is the keeper of the truth. You are not closed, you are just selective. Your boundaries are doors. Be protective. The saxophone has a mute he uses, not to hide but to refuse the wrong notes, wrong intentions, wrong crowd. He plays his boundaries loud. I used to think saying no was a sin, that every door had to let everyone in. But now I know the door is mine, to open only when the time is fine. still here. Your boundaries are not walls, they're doors with handles you control. You let in the warmth, you keep out the cold. The people who respect the knob are the ones who deserve the job. Maybe boundaries are the highest form of care. The way you tell the world I'm here, I'm rare. Open the door, close the door. You decide what the knock is for. Not a wall, not a cage. Boundaries are the wisest page. You decide, you decide. Let the right ones inside, inside. We said goodbye in shades of blue. Words fell soft but none were true. Your eyes stayed longer than your hands, like waves that never reach the sand. A quiet storm beneath your breath, slowly walked to death. I try to hold what slipped away, but night had other plans to play. A slow goodbye in blue still feels like me and you, lingering in every sound, even when you're not around. Every tear, every view paints me back to loving you. Empty notes fill up the air, your voice still resting there. Piano sinks into the night, trying hard to hold you tight. Guitar strings begin to weep for promises we couldn't keep. Time moves on, but I remain dancing slowly with the pain. A slow goodbye in blue still echoes something true, even when the sky is new. I'm still holding on to you. Maybe endings don't erase, they just learn to change their place. In every chord, in every hue, there's a trace of me and you. Goodbye, but not gone. You're the note I'm resting You never made me feel like a burden tonight. Not when I was heavy, not when I was light. Not when I cried for hours straight, not when I showed up late. You never sighed or rolled your eyes, or made me feel the weight of my goodbyes. You just stayed, and in your staying took the burden fear was saying. The shame of needing help is loud, but you were the soft, unarmored cloud that didn't judge the rain I brought. You just loved me as I was, without a thought. You never made me feel like a burden, not once, not ever. You held the heavy and the light together. You didn't flinch, you didn't leave. You just taught my heart to believe that needing help is not a crime, that I am worth your time. The burden was never me, you see. It was the fear that you would flee, but you stayed and stayed and stayed. The saxophone needed a tune-up once. He was heavy, he was a dunce, but his player never made him feel like the weight was too real. I used to apologize for every tear, for every moment of fear, but you just said, let it out, I'm here, and the burden disappeared. The weight is not the enemy, it's the shame that comes from what you think they see. You never made me feel like a burden, not once, not ever. You held the heavy and the light together. You didn't flinch, you didn't leave. You just taught my heart to believe. Maybe a burden is just a story we tell, but your love broke the spell. Not a burden, not a burden. I finally learned, I finally learned. Thank you for staying, thank you for staying. When I was afraid of what I was weighing, what I was weighing. I am light now, I am light, because you made it right. You made it right. The way you look at me across the bar is enough. I don't need anything more. The sax plays a soft sufficiency, and my heart opens a door. The roads asked if I want the whole world. The bass said she's fine right here. I've had the big dreams, the loud love, and the silence of the disappear. Your eyes hold the whole of the evening and a little bit of the dawn. The sax plays a full contentment, and the night goes on and on. The way you look at me across the bar is enough. The sax agrees with that. Some love is loud and some love is large, but some is just a look and a pat. The brushes sweep the distance. The drums close the space. The way you look at me across the bar is enough. The sax agrees with that. Some love is loud and some love is large, but some is just a look and a pat. Look across the bar, enough. The sax holds the gaze, then the night is full in a million ways. You never asked me to be different tonight. You took the jagged edges and held them tight. The parts I thought I had to hide, you kept them safe and kept them wide. You didn't want a polished me, a version under lock and key. You wanted all the mess and grace, the tight lines upon my face. The gift of not having to perform is the safest, softest, bravest form of love that doesn't clip the wing. You let me be my everything. You never asked me to be different. You just let me be the person I was always meant to be. that's where healing begins. The saxophone never tries to be a flute. He doesn't change his sound to be more cute. He plays his brass and lets it ring. The acceptance makes him sing. I used to twist myself in knots to fit into imaginary slots, but you just sat beside my flame and loved me without any name. The oak doesn't ask the ivy to be tall. You just love me through it all. You never asked me to be different. You just let me be the person I was always meant to be. The awkward, the quiet, the loud, the small. You love me through it all. Maybe being accepted is the deepest heal. The permission to be real. Be yourself, not someone else, not someone else. You loved me whole. You loved me whole. The broken and the gold. The broken and the gold. Thank you, love. Thank you, love, for never asking me to be different. Just enough, just enough. The sun will still love you in the morning, no matter how the night is forming, no matter what you said or didn't say. The light will find you anyway. It doesn't hold a grudge, it doesn't keep score. It just keeps coming back for more, to warm your face, to touch your skin, to gently let the new begin. The moon may judge, the stars may stare, but the sun has nothing but care. It doesn't ask if you deserve, it just serves. The sun will still love you in the morning without a fight. It doesn't care if you were wrong or right. It doesn't check your list of sins. It just begins and begins and begins. You can show up tired, broken, late. The sun will not make you wait. It will spill across your windowsill and love you still. The saxophone warms up with the dawn. He knows the night is finally gone. He doesn't ask if you slept well. He just rings his golden bell. I used to fear the morning. my tired face and wrap me in a warm embrace. The rooster crows, the clouds part slow, the sun loves you, this you know. The sun will still love you in the morning without a fight. It doesn't care if you were wrong or right. It doesn't check your list of sins, it just begins and begins. Forgiven tonight. No need to crawl, no need to write a list of all the wrongs I'd done. You saw the battle and the one. Before I even said I'm sorry, you handed me a different story, where grace was not a thing to earn. It was a fire that didn't burn. The world had taught me guilt was love, that shame came from above. But you just looked at me and smiled and held me like a child. You loved me like I was already forgiven. No trial, no test, the weary heart could finally rest. You didn't hold a single thing against the trembling voice I'd bring. You saw the worst and loved me still, without a bill, without a will of punishment or payment due. You love me like forgiveness grew inside of you. The saxophone played a wrong note loud. He hung his head, he felt unbowed, but his player just kept the beat and didn't make him repeat. I used to grovel for a second chance for every failure of the dance, but you just took my hand and said, you're already free. Get out of bed. The guilt is heavy, but love is light. You love me through the darkest night. You love me like I was already forgiven. No trial, no test, the weary heart could finally You are not what happened to you tonight. The storm that passed did not rewrite the core of who you've always been. Beneath the bruise, beneath the din, the thing that broke was not your soul, just a chapter, not the whole. The story doesn't end in pain. You are the sun after the rain. The wound is not your name, your face, it just passed through a temporary space. You are the one who stayed alive, the one who learned to thrive. You are not what happened to you, you're the survivor song, the one who kept moving when everything went wrong. The breaking was real, the hurting was true, but the breaking is not the whole of you. You are the hand that held itself, the heart that learned to love through stealth. You are not the scar, you are the heal, you are what's real. The saxophone was dropped once long ago, a dent that made his timbre low. But he doesn't play the dent, he plays the note, the sound that learned to float. I used to wear my past like a heavy coat, every thread a different anecdote. But then I realized the coat was not my skin, and I took the damage off and let it spin. The fire wasn't you, just the heat. You're the ground beneath your feet. You are not what happened to you, you're the survivor song, the one who kept moving when everything went wrong. The breaking was real, the hurting was true, but the breaking is not the whole of you. Maybe you are the witness, not the crime, the one who survived your own timeline. You are not the fall, you are the rise. You are not the hurt behind the eyes. You are the light, you are the light. Survivor's song all through the night. You love me in the ordinary moments tonight. The dishes in the sink, the fading light, the way you made the tea without me asking, the quiet everyday unmasking of love that doesn't need a stage or a standing ovation for the page. You love me in the waiting, in the pause. The ordinary became the cause. The big gestures are easy to see, but the small ones are the ones that set me free. The every day is where the real lives, the love that quietly gives and gives. You love me in the ordinary moments, the small, the plain, the morning coffee, the window in the rain, the way you held my hand across the couch, the way you didn't need to shout. You loved me when I brushed my teeth, you loved me underneath the sheet. The ordinary was your art, and that's where you healed my heart. The saxophone plays his simplest phrase, the one that lasts for days and days. Not the solo, not the show, just the note that helps you know. I used to wait for fireworks and bells, the love that every story tells, but you just showed up every day and loved me in the quiet way. The extraordinary's overrated, the ordinary's where love is sainted. You love me in the ordinary moments, the small, the plain, the morning coffee, the window in the rain, the way you held my hand across the couch, the way you didn't need to shout. Maybe ordinary love is the deepest kind, the one that lives inside the daily grind. Ordinary love, sent from above, sent from above. In the small things, in the small things, your love brings, your love brings. Thank you for the ordinary days, the quiet, simple, healing ways, the healing ways. You love me in the language I didn't know I spoke tonight, the silent words, the quiet smoke, the things I couldn't say out loud, the invisible, the unproud. You heard the spaces in between, the things I didn't say but mean. You didn't need a spoken phrase, you love me in my hidden ways. The world had asked for words and proof, but you just stood beneath my roof and listened to the silent art, the language of my hidden heart. You loved me in the language I didn't know I spoke, the sighs, the still, the quiet that goes up the hill, the way I breathe before I cry, the language that I can't deny. You didn't need a dictionary, love, you saxophone plays a note that bends. Without a word it comprehends the feeling that has no name, the language without any frame. I used to think I had to spell it out. Every feeling, every doubt. But you just sat inside my quiet and loved me through the silent riot. The unspoken is not empty space, it's the language of a different grace. You loved me in the language I didn't know I spoke, the sighs, the still, the quiet that goes up the hill, the way I breathe before I cry, the language that I can't deny. Maybe silence is the deepest tongue, the one where love has always sung. You heard me in the silent sea, in the silent sea. No words needed, no words needed. My heart was heated, my heart was heated. Thank you for the listening, thank you for the ear, for the language without fear, without fear. You love my silence, you love my silence, my deepest resonance, my deepest resonance. You love me in the ordinary silence tonight. No words to fill the air, no need to fight. The quiet was not empty, not a void. It was the space where love was employed. We sat and watched the evening fade. No performance, no parade, just breathing in the same still air and finding that the silence cared. The world had taught me silence was a threat, a thing to fill, a thing to forget. But you just let the quiet be and love me in the in-between. You love me in the ordinary silence, no speech, no sound. The most profound, the truest ground, where words could not compete or lie. You loved me in the steady sigh, the hum of fridge, the tick of clock. The silence was a different talk. You didn't need to fill the space. You loved me in the quiet place. The saxophone rests in the silent bar. He knows the quiet is not bizarre. Doesn't play to break the hush, he just lets the silence blush. I used to fill the air with noise, afraid of what the quiet would destroy. But you just sat inside the calm and loved me without a single song. The silence is not enemy, it's where your love has set me free. in the steady sigh. Maybe silence is the loudest love, the one that fits like a glove. In the silence, in the silence, no defiance, no defiance. You loved me there, you loved me there. In the quiet air, quiet air. Thank you for the wordless, thank you for the still, the love that didn't need a will, need a will. I rest in silence now, I rest in silence now, because you showed me how, showed me how.